Hi everyone, welcome to Ivy's Gaming. We are playing Civ 7 for the first time, and I'm opening it up and just kind of getting a look at it. Okay, that was weird. I kind of wanted to see the opening, but clicking on it made it drop down, so that's fine. So we're going to start a new game today. I wonder if you can watch. No. Options. Have some options. I have the music pretty low. Hopefully it kept my it kept the settings. I'm gonna move it up. Probably watch to see if anyone comes on here. Let's see. Select stream, refresh. That's it. Yep. Online. Okay, cool. Mute focus on loss. I'm gonna keep all that up. Graphics should be pretty much just like super high. Yeah, high. There's no ultimate, it doesn't look like. It's just low or high. Okay, interesting. System tooltip, yes. Show intro video. I think that's gonna always do it. I wish I could watch it on my own with you all, but we're not gonna have that. So, all right, font scale small, yes. Narrate on hover. I don't think I'm gonna do that. All right. Oh look, Ben Franklin. Cool. Let's see. I'm going to refresh this. There we go. I'm going to get a shareable link and put this in here. Interesting. All right. Well, I don't know if I'll make this public or not afterwards. I may edit it down. So we're going to go to new. We can do a random. There's so many different people we could be. Amina. Ashoka, World Renouncer, World Conqueror. Interesting. Augustus. Rome has some interesting things, but we're just picking the leader now. So many. Nice one. Machiavelli. I think there were some that were hidden for people that were doing like early reviews. I'm not under any such embargo for that, so this is out. I have the game, so I'm going to play it. You have Frederick the Baroque. Oh, so like you have multiples of the same person. So you have Himiko High Shaman, which is a cultural diplomat, or Himiko Queen of Wa, which is diplomatic scientific. That's interesting. We can do Harriet Tubman. And they all give you like a little bit different stuff. So I was watching somebody earlier today and they were playing as Lafayette, this French guy, because he gets like the person I was watching was Spiffing Brit, and he actually like pretty much broke the game. He had, if you haven't seen the video, he basically got his Roman troops up to the strength of the in-game tanks and stuff, which was crazy. Xerxes. This one looks nice. I'm not even gonna go with any kinds of like, I don't care about what they bring in. I kind of want to play it as like, hey, I think Aztecs are cool. This is kind of like Pachacuti. He's an Aztec, or I could do an American Indian. They got food and looks like production per age and settlements for every city-state you are a suzerain of. Nice. I'm going to do him. I'm going to be Tecumseh. Now, we're going to do Antiquity Age. Okay, I'm getting a little bit of a delay. I wonder, my desktop audio, I don't think that's on any type of delay. I didn't notice that before, but anyway. All right, so we're going to do Antiquity Age. We're starting at the dawn of history, and we can be any of these. Now, this is one where I might pick something pretty unique. This is his Mississippian. That's his geographic choice. So, this is a Goose Society. And you get 30% production towards constructing Monk's Mound and that type of stuff. He's got some unique buildings. Burning arrows. It's interesting. Unlike Shawnee and Hawaii and Inca. That's pretty cool. I'd like to be one of those. So I think I might do that. What's this one? Mayan. Ooh, I do like Mayan culture. What's this? Persian. So what's the difference here? You get a unique range unit, can see through vegetation and ignores movement penalties. That's nice. You get a unique scout. Ooh, I want to do this. I think I want to play as Mayan with Tecumseh. And you get half science, a half point extra science for adjacent vegetated terrain. So that might be interesting. I want to do like standard map size. Continents plus, continents, archipelago, fractal, shuffle, terra incognita. So what is continents plus? I don't know what any of these. I'm just going to do standard and difficulty. This being the first time, and I have not played a Sid Meier game in a long time. My favorite was Sid Meier's Alpha Centauri. That was a great game. Oh, and you can even like change this around. Random seeds. Nice. So you get to see the seeds now. Age length, standard. Abbreviated long. I'm just going to stay standard on most things since this is my first playthrough. And so you can add AI players. Nice. So click there. Nah, yeah, it's just all random, so I don't get to see any of that back. That's everything that we need to do to get started. So yeah, let's launch this game and jump right in. So the settings that I'm using, I have an AMD card. I don't have an NVIDIA card, so I'm using Vulkan. I hope that it still looks good when playing.
The people lay these stones as a pathway to the heavens. Come, Ka'ohul Ahau, and assume the world's throne.
Okay, I thought she was going to read everything. I do love the person they have doing the the readovers on this. This is going to be pretty nice. So Tecumseh, the one who leaps across the great expanse. Nice. Shawnee chief who challenged a westward expansion of the early United States, together with his brother Tenskwatawa. Just butchered that, I'm sure. He spread a message of unity and resistance among indigenous people. Although Tecumseh was killed during the War of 1812, his vision of culture and political persistence lives on. For the Mayan Empire in the Central American jungles grew a series of city-states bound by alliances and a common culture, the Maya. They transformed a seemingly inhospitable landscape into a paradise of plazas, ball courts, and pyramids that rose out of the jungle to greet the open sky. Love that. But struck by climate and political crises, the Maya declined and the land was once more covered by forest. Pretty cool. I love this culture. So we're going to get a unique range unit who can see through vegetation and ignores movement penalties from vegetated terrain. That's pretty good. We have Jala, which is +3 happiness, +1 culture, adjacent for quarters and wonders. I do not know what that means yet. Mayan unique happiness building, ageless. So that's a building that is gives plus if it's, I'm guessing if it's adjacent to quarters and wonders. And then Kulna, +3 science, +2 science if placed on vegetation, and +1 science if it's adjacent to wonders. So that's another unique science building. And it looks like ageless probably means in any age. Welcome to Civilization VII. Lead your people to greatness. Oh, hey Chesky, I just saw your comment. Hi, Stream Boy. Yes. Yes, yes. And no camera, but streaming on YouTube for the first time is fun. Alright, before you embark on your journey to create an empire that stands the test of time, take a look at some of the fundamental concepts. Nice. So at least, yeah, tutorial. Civilopedia. So history's built in layers. No exploiting. Are there exploits? I don't know. I guess Spiffing Brit had that one. Who knows? Let me know if you think the music is too loud and overpowering the game, or if I should just like not have the chill lo-fi in the background. I'm not sure which way I want to do this, so I just kind of set it up. Each age presents its own unique gameplay, new challenge. Yes, we knew that. I am streaming in 4K. And I have the frame rate at like 51,000 kilobits. So 51,000 gigaflops. You don't hear music at all. Maybe I turned it down too low. Now? I did a first test and it was pretty loud when I had it open the first time, so I'm going to split the difference. Terrapoots. No music. Ah, okay, yeah. And you should be hearing game audio when there is actual audio. I see it hitting the little bars for the decibels. Alright, so legacy paths. These are the primary means you can create continuity from one age to the next. That's the one thing I'm not sure about this, is because like once you get to the next thing, you can pick different cultures. And that's what we were seeing when we were looking at the Maya. Like you can pick Hawaii and I think Incan culture. Alright. Oh, my boy was about to fire up Twitch. Oh. Alright, well, get some tech chores done, and I'll stream for you today instead of you streaming for me. I do see 2 views. Nice. Thanks for joining. First look, and yeah. We can always open the Civilopedia. Nice. Alright. Dawn of Civilization. Here your journey begins. Raise an empire from humble beginnings to greatness and write your own version of history. Begin. Alright, so I do not have the game music up. I have some lo-fi chill music, and I do have the other, let's see, options. I'm pretty sure all the other audio is, I mean, master volume's at 70%, but I guess I could raise these. I don't know that I want cinematics, voice volume. There we go. Cool. So yeah, that's where we are. Resume. Greetings, Tecumseh. With a new vision come the Maya people, ready to put down roots in these fertile lands. Your founder has the ability to establish your first city. Select them now. Your first settlement is sure to thrive near sources of water. This location is well suited to your needs. Order your... I'm not sure that I like the little icon, but I guess so they're showing you that. Order your founder to establish your capital city. Click the Found Settlement action button located in the unit panel below. So if I click this, he's just going to pretty much drop trowel right there. Alright, so we have our first city of Bach. the cultural center of Maya people. The city and all your future settlements provide your civilization with specific yields. So we're going to get food, and that's basically these vegetated sites. So we'll get some extra food there, and then we'll have some extra production based on this. And then we need some science. And chess key. I almost died choking. I've had several chores I've been putting off to make room for stream time. Awesome. Well, do your chores. Be like me when you're streaming normally. Alright, so a settlement generates an amount of production every game turn. This production can be used for many things like constructing buildings or training powerful military units. A city should always be producing something. Click to reopen. What? Alright, so choose production here. Do I want a warrior or a jaguar slayer? Do I not have scouts? Tier 1 antiquity infantry unit, I guess? No, no buildings. Oh, there's a lot hidden. Settler, yeah, so there is no scout. Hide the buildings. So our options are warriors, which have 2 movement and 20, like 20 damage. These are both military units. I think the Jaguar Slayer is equivalent to a scout, so I'll probably just do that. I love the Jaguar soldiers. They're freaking amazing. Excellent. Training will begin at once. Now I need to select next turn. The lands are visible. Rest of the world remains unrevealed. I'm sitting here listening to a little bit of the game, but I'm wondering if I'd rather just listen to the lo-fi. I cannot hear that. I don't have that going through to my monitor. Alright, so when a unit moves towards the extent of its vision, the lands beyond reveal themselves. So we have the Fog of War here, and as you get like further out, you can see these are really high. You get further out, I don't know if these icons mean anything. I don't know if any of these mean anything. So that'll be something we'll learn. You can see as it goes further out, it's kind of stair-stepped until you get into like dark. But the Fog of War is really close. It's pretty much one tile away from everyone. So right-click a destination tile. This looks nice. It says a mountain. It looks like a volcano. Oh, it is a volcano. Not active. From Africa. Interesting. And then we have some tropical stuff. Some little mountains. Okay, so like the one thing I noticed far out. Okay, so I can zoom this far out. This isn't bad. It looks like the river goes here, so that's either going to be... so you can see this river here ends right at this mountain. So this river will either go to a mountain or an ocean, obviously, like everything else. And then it looks like that's a coastal lake. So it doesn't look like we have any oceans around, which is pretty good. I think I'm trying to decide if I want to go north or south. I'm probably going to go southwest. I feel like that is a good plan. Most units have a movement of 2, but some can move further. Rough terrain or water. Did this count as water? I don't know. We do need to choose a technology. So what do we want? I think we view the tree. So agriculture, I guess, was first. Everybody has that. I guess they start off with agriculture. So it's sailing, pottery, or animal husbandry. So from what I've seen, this UI is terrible. I think from what this is showing, like people would say that you need to go to sailing to get writing. I don't think that that's the case. I think pottery gets you to writing, which is something that's a little bit better. I don't know that I want to sail right away. I want to get to writing so I can have better science. Pottery science have a cost of 77. Since we currently generate, we can expect research to complete in 6 turns. Cool. Since the training is completed, you are free to choose what to produce next. And it's going on this. I love that. So because I haven't closed this out yet, it's not. So that's like a little bug. So I can choose production. A granary? That would definitely help us. So our military wants us to get warriors. Our economic advisor wants us to get jaguar. And a granary science advisor. I think a second jaguar is the smart way to go for now. That'll give us another person to explore. And, you know, they look pretty cool. Can I rotate? Alright, well now I need to look at options. That's the game. Oh, we got some deluxe edition scout skins and founders edition palace, founder edition. Oh, that's probably why I have this those tiles. Is there key binds? There we go. Control. Cancel that. All right. Culture tree, man, there's a lot of stuff. Skip turn. F9 for Civilopedia, rankings. Force next turn. Okay, so down. Pan. There is no rotate, it's just pan. That kind of stinks. Yeah, I don't know if I made any changes, so. Switch to lo-fi if I'm tired of hearing the game stuff. Yeah, I mean it's all right. It's a little bit twangy. So I don't know if you can hear that over the lo-fi. I would probably turn the music off completely. I did that on Oxygen, not included. I turned the game music off pretty much completely and just have lo-fi playing. So when I'm playing, all I hear are the game sounds and the alerts. All right, so can I move him? I don't think. All right, maybe, let's see. Does that give me any? It says river, but I thought he had 2 movement. Click on him. What do I have left? So 0 of 2. So yeah, I guess that did use the 2 movement. Interesting. Twangy. Alright. We're on turn 3 already. Thanks to the amount of food, it's grown in population. Select this. How do I want to grow? When a city grows, it can expand to an adjacent tile, gaining the yields it offers. When your settlement people move, they'll create an improvement, rural structure for them to work and live in. Tiles with high yields containing resources are an obvious choice, but specific yield type may better suit your strategy. Choose where you want to expand first. So I get a bonus for these vegetated tiles. Let's see. I get fishing boat. Picking that tile gives me a woodcutter. Yeah, YouTube is pretty different. So I don't think I can even see that. I can see, I can see participants. It's you and me, bro. So if you want to see, here we go. That's what I see in OBS, just to share with you. community moderation. I can make you a moderator, I think. Yeah. Manage block words, change modes, review, and move. That's capability. Review. I'm gonna just let you be a managing moderator and see what that does. Yeah, I mean, you can put some emojis in there, and I can see those participants like that. But I think concurrent viewers doesn't necessarily mean they're in chat. But yeah, so I turned on reaction timestamps, moderation activity. I want to see that stuff. So there you go. That's your view of what OBS looks like for YouTube. Yes. And I think there is definitely a delay. I don't know how many seconds there is from when it goes out. And I don't have any kind of delay set in OBS. It's just an automatic delay within YouTube Live. All right, so I can choose don't science. That gets me nothing for the mountainous. I think I'm gonna have them. This is vegetated too. I don't really know. Get fishing boat, woodcutter. That gives me again nothing. I'm gonna not take on the vegetated right away. I'm just gonna get a fisherman. You can see it opens that up a little bit more. All right. So yeah, each of these. So he's going through here, and that's all rain or all water. So it takes 2 movement every time. That kind of sucks because I mean, I feel like that would make it easier to move, right? In some cases, if you're following here, but where do I want to go specifically? If I go here, would that be? He's still moving that way, I guess, because I chose that. If I do that. Okay, so he goes around. They can't just go straight here. So that's interesting and good to know. So because this is lower, it looks like he can't walk there. Nice. All right. Is there anything else I need to do? Legend enable. I do remember in Alpha Centauri there was a way it would be like, are you sure you want to end? You haven't chosen everything. They're still working on that. So it already says next turn. There's nothing for me to do. Okay. Just kind of looking at what we have. 2% for age progress. I'm researching pottery, so I have 4 more turns until that's complete. I do see the little fishermen, so that's kind of cool. I want these elephants. That's probably going to give me, there we go, ivory. Production towards wonders. That's going to give me wool, so... Am I producing something now? I am. Am I don't know. I can't tell. If I click on this, does that tell me how many turns? I think that's what that means. 4 turns. Oh, that can place a jaguar trap. That's interesting. I don't think I noticed that. All right, well, I'm gonna choose production and just see. When placing a new building, you must choose a placement location. Buildings can be placed in an urban district with an empty slot, represented by the dark green color, or you may annex a new tile, represented in light green, yellow tiles. So if I do this, you can see I'm getting 1 food from these already. I'm just gonna do it just to see what happens. So what happens? I'm trying to see. Is that the only way you can see that? I don't know. Kind of learning as we go on this. I'd love to see that view again, but it looks like I can't. Is it still? It's still vegetated. Okay. Got some dates over here. All right, so he moved all the way over here because I told him that last time. Exploration revealed a ruin is... Oh, that's the ruin. Okay. So if I choose him... Okay. So he went from here to here, and then from here to here, and that was still only one turn. Interesting. Dates, that'll be good. So you can see here's another... So this river here just goes here. So that's the stream head. The river source. So I would imagine if they made this like regular worlds, then this does go to an ocean somewhere. And you can see there's some water here. We don't know what it is, but it's pretty deep. So it drops off right there. Wrench vs. Sword, modding on YouTube versus Twitch. Yep. Each chat counts as an engagement. So I get a chat rate. And so you can see we have 12 views, 5 concurrent viewers. Thank you, the 5 of you that are watching at the same time. I appreciate you. Chat rate, I think that's like 2 per minute or something, or 2 for whatever. Because you have a lot of chats, I see. But yeah, it looks like 2 per minute is the chat rate. And I can chat here too. Hi. So yeah, hopefully this gives you a little bit of an idea of the difference between Twitch and YouTube Live. All right, so yeah, he's out of movement. Can't do anything, so that's that. Oh. I guess when I changed that, like, it didn't warn me that... Well, now it's chat rate of 1. I don't think it does remove you from the metric. I think it just stays in there. I can add stream markers there. I can share from here. Sign out. Okay, that's interesting. All right, so I think when I went to Granary from Jaguar Slayer, it didn't finish that. I seem to recall like Alpha Centauri and stuff would be like, hey, you're going to lose these resources or something. I didn't see any kind of warning like that. So I wonder, they are building this. I want to see, just to see what happens. If I say Jaguar Slayer, does this go away? No, it looks like it kept that amount. Okay, so I can switch back and forth at any time. That's good to know. Okay. Did choose production. Jaguar Slayer. If I click on that, but click out. Okay, yeah. You can see Jaguar Slayer there. Comes to... That's active. Alright. Learning as we go. Learning as we go. As they say in the hibachi grill, first day on the job. Alright. Weary soldiers have been guarding a crumbly fort. They say they await orders, but months have passed without news or supplies. Some fear they've been abandoned. So we can 15 production. So do I want them to work? Or do I want them to be happy? I'm gonna make them work. So we have work for the soldiers. Now we have the other. We should have another slayer, so we're gonna do production for that. Get some horses. That's another. Some marble. You have encountered a stranger from the village of Seleucia, and they appear to be hostile. Oh no. The village could potentially be a strong ally with the right amount of persuasion, but it could prove a threat to your civilization. Finding the location of Seleucia would be wise. Independent villages can have different attitudes towards each other. Friendly, neutral, hostile. Once you have found a village, you can use the world influence to begin diplomatic actions such as befriend. Independent. To improve your relationship with it. Okay. Do I want to tell me more? Sure. The Civilopedia. So now we have concepts. That's nice. I believe that was F9. Yeah. Okay, cool. So this is the dude. And it said click on the world. Okay. Still may have... Oh no, I have 2... Number of units plus 2. That should be right. Hopefully I have another one. So I can choose to grow my city. Yeah, I wish there was a way to see this view all the time. This looks like I no longer have the bonus. It still says vegetated. But I don't see a little corn icon. But then again, I also don't see it here anymore either. That's going to give us more fishing. I'd love to get out here, but I guess without... But I can't get here on the other side. So we're growing this way and this way, but we can't get here. It's more food this way. You know, if we go here, then we could get some sheep. But I think I want these elephants. Get the ivory or the wool. +2, plus 10 production towards wonders placed in tropical plains. That gives +2 and +2 happiness. Alright, recent expansions allowed you to improve an ivory resource. Resources grant bonuses or abilities to the city that holds the resource or to your entire civilization. Ivory has this effect. +10 production towards wonders. This is an empire resource, so it affects your entire civilization. Nice. Alright, we're going to close that and continue on learning as we go. Command units. So we want them to go here. But I don't want... No, I don't want them to fight. So I move him here. Okay, so the Jaguar Slayer is actually a scout. You get all the scout stuff. So I don't want to fight them. What can I do? That's all the... I mean, that is the icon that it told me to click on. I mean, I'll get a victory. I don't know that I want to fight him, though. Sleep. you can kill them. And just suicide. Nice. I think I'm just gonna let them chill. This is the direction that I want it to go. So if I click on him, yeah. So he'll just go there. And what are the other units that need command? Here's our other Jaguar Slayer is a scout. So I think I can make him go north. Let's see what's out this way. Although I'm still interested in this volcano. Yeah, we'll go this way. All right, next turn.
All are made of clay.
We do have pottery. So now civilizations are remembered for their accomplishments and the path they take through history. Some spread their accomplishments across a wide range, while others are devoted to a single cause. Your advisors are at your service to guide you on the path of your choice. Like any great leader, you may change your mind at any time. So where do we want these people to focus? I am a big fan of science. Your science advisor is here to guide you on the path as if you wish. So the other option is trade, lifeblood, security, so that's military, great monuments, or science. I like following the science path. Partially because I'm a nerd. Objective, research writing. Well, that's where I was going anyway, so begin. Continue checking your overall legacy. Cool. So, available technologies. We can view the tree or just do it from here. We know we're going to writing. That was the plan all along. So that's good. And command units. Do you have more elephants? Oh, coastal lake, aquatic reef. I thought that said Salmonello River. That's nice. That's going to be a weird shaped lake. Alright, so next turn. Alright, so command units. If you don't move these, there's two things that you can do. You can increase your sight range for one turn. Reveal all discoveries within twice this range, so you could like get up here, or you can just increase your sight range of +1. We already know this dude's here. Looks like he's defending in river terrain. We could kill them. I really don't want to. I want to see if we can make them friends. Accumulated influence. That's the same. Click that. That's the same. That's just telling me about all the yields breakdown. Let's see, that's Civilopedia. I don't really care about that right now. Is that the actual time? It is the actual time. So it shows me real world time here. That's nice. Okay. I'm going to make him just build the lookout tower just so we can see what it does and see how, like, that's pretty cool. It pretty much opens up this area and we can see different things. So if there would have been another discovery or something, we could have, like, the ruins that he saw here, we would have seen that by doing that. These are already moved, so there's nothing to do there, so next turn. Do not swim there. Do not swim in the Salmonella River. It looks like there's no going around that way. We're still producing the granary. So I'm going to do it the same thing here, just because then we can see what there is, like, pretty much over here. There we go. So you can see it kind of raises some stuff up. We can see all this. Oh, there we go. So that's what I was saying. Like, if we'd have done it over here, we would have seen that. So whatever this is, it's a cave. So that'll be a good place probably for us to put like a town or something. We'll get some cultural stuff by doing that. It says not active. I love that there's actually smoke coming out of here. So yeah, if we get big enough, and you can see the fog of war coming back because these guys are starting to split apart a little bit. So now we get some fog of war coming back into play. This game is freaking beautiful. I will say that. So, I mean, I don't want to kill you, but I'd love to talk to you. Oh, well, I guess I'm killing him anyway. I accidentally right-clicked on him thinking I would have some more options, but I did not. So we are in active battle. I was actually going to go here and look at this marble, but... Oh, he's running away. Well, that's not the right way to run. So I have to find that dude's town. I think if he came from there... He's over here. That town's over here somewhere. I do like the command units kind of tell you what to do. Oh, look at all these mountains. Ooh, jade, nice. That'll be good. I don't think there's any way over the mountains, and I don't know if I can go through there, so we'll find out next turn. I get to choose a civic. Alright, so this is what I want to study. I think that's like within the science. Lords of Chibalba. Ooh, I gain stealth and vegetated terrain. That's pretty good. All units gain poison. Those are really cool. The military advisor's like, yeah, do that. Reign of Shock. Got this. So we get +1 science on vegetated terrain in cities. That sounds like a good idea. Discipline is +1 scout movement and sight. That's not even recommended by anyone. We do gain a free army commander. We don't have that yet. What else does it do? Land support, army commander, +3 combat strength and fortified districts. Mysticism. I've never been a fan of like priesthood in games, except for D&D. I do like priesthood in D&D. Get some nice clerics. Evil. When you're playing evil, it's really fun. Let's see. +2 gold. How's our gold looking? We're alright in gold. I'm gonna go science. We're science. We're gonna go science. Now I need to choose a government. So we need a government before we can enact social policies. Each form of government has its own unique effects. Classic Republic. So we get plus culture and plus production towards wonders. We're not constructing any wonders right now. Despotism, science, or oligarchy. How are we on food? I don't know that food is like a problem in this game. I think it just helps your cities grow. But we have plus 20% food or plus 20% science. and infantry. I think I'm going to be a despot. And then social policies. All right, so we can enact a social policy based on this. If we'd have done a different leader, we could have done like 2 social policies. But we only need the one. Charismatic leader, +2 culture on the palace, or tool making. Tool making makes sense to me because, again, +1 production and science on the palace. So keeping in concert with this being a scientific playthrough that I'm trying to do. Scientific Mayans. Like, what does this do? If I click here, do I have civics tree? No. No. Oh, here we go. That's this military science. Man, I tell you what, every time I'm like in the middle of recording something, my dog's like, yeah, I'm done being in this room. I think he just hates hearing me talk. So that's all the steps. And then rankings. So I am 1 of 12. Social policies, yeah, that's that. That's what I'm studying. Okay, so that's civic. View tree. Ah. Mayan civics or antiquity civics. So we can either work on these, which is, you know, chiefdom, mysticism, discipline, these types of stuff, or we can choose to go here, which we're working on one of those. So can I go here? It's going to make me walk all the way around. Okay. So you can't walk through that lake, and you also can't walk over these mountains. So everything that's flat, which lesson learned from that one, really. What are you doing? You're still going over there? Okay. I have not found that other town. But that's okay. So going around here or going around this way. That's a tent camp. That is where we want to go. I bet that's that scout's town. And if you give them a long path, they just go around and do it. What's here? Wine. Nice. Next turn. Grove City. I wonder what happens if you build on a mountain. Oh, you can't. That gives me a farm. That'll give me more food. I will take that. When you direct people to live on a rural tile, they create a structure to work the land called an improvement. Some policies, abilities, and even buildings can further improve it. Alright, well, if we go to tell me more, that's going to make us go into the Civilopedia. Still pretty high up. Still, yeah, alright. Trade with the hunters. They complain to their neighbors and call the wildlife. They're happy to trade with what they have or negotiate. I want to negotiate with them. What does it do? Nothing. It just gave me more influence. Okay. And that's the dude coming back. Oh, we found more jade over here. Oh, look at that. There's no path through there. Can he walk on that coastal tile? That'll be interesting to see. Granary finally built. So this is a special type of building called a warehouse, which grows more efficient when its correlating improvements such as farms or mines are present in the settlement. All right. Tell me more. Civilopedia. It's pretty good. Chesky, you're gonna lurk. That is totally fine. Now the granary's done. Oh, we can do a settler. Yes. Alright, so this dude is just constantly running away from us, so I feel like we're just gonna kill you. And these guys are hostile, that's fine. The dogs are barking at us. Narrative choice. Oh, what does this tell us? After much debate, the local chief refused to join our confederacy. Weary of arguing, they proffer a peace pipe to smooth over any ill will. Tecumseh, displeased with the lack of progress, holds the pipe carefully between his fingers. Then in a single motion, he snaps it in half and tosses the fragments into the fire. Again, one chief sighs as his warriors urge him to reconsider. Very well. So I did get plus 25 influence, but I don't know what that dude's gonna do. Oh, clams. Alright, next turn. Oh, Vikings. So yeah, there is no way around here, and this dude's just gonna continue to try to path until he can figure out how to get there. So what happens if I... Okay, so I can befriend independent here. I do have enough influence. And it becomes a city-state with me as its suzerain. And it lasts for 60 turns. Title makes some time. Special bonuses. Visibility of units. Other leaders can befriend it, but you can spend become suzerain. Let's see what this does. So we have befriended the Carl Supe. I think we did. We spent it. My actions. So it takes 30 turns to do this. Interesting. Okay. Well, where do we want to go now? Since this dude's going over here, I think we should put these guys walking back this way. We'll bring him over here. Yeah, still no way around here. Oh! The heck is this? They just came up and shot me for no reason? I don't even know who they are. Leader screen. Diplomatic actions. No valid targets. So yeah, that was the dude we killed. So definitely a different group than this one. So we told him to go here. He didn't because I guess they thought the longer way was that way. I want to make him go over here and just get away from the Vikings. There's no need for that. They can go attack Karl Supe. You have just met Catherine the Great.
The spoken word conquers all thought, but the written word commands it.
Library. We want that library. We want that science. We met Catherine the Great. Good diplomatic relationships with other leaders can yield powerful benefits for your civilization, but they are also your main rivals. Before starting diplomatic relations with other leaders and their people, we should greet them. You can give a friendly, neutral, or hostile greeting. The choice is yours. The Path. Great Library 2. Some of the technologies and civics have a second, more advanced tier. Yes, we will be doing that. That is our objective. We've met a new civilization.
Екатерина Алексеевна, императрица и попечительница искусств. Но вы можете называть меня Софи.
Sophie. We do have plenty of influence, so we're going to be friendly. Okay. Here you can interact with another leader and see information about them, such as their civilization, agenda, and your relationship with them. Diplomatic actions and other information. To open the screen, simply select their portrait. Cool. That's what I was kind of looking for earlier. Relationships, yeah. Hostile will lead to war. The other leader can affect your relationship in the same ways, so it's prudent to keep an eye on them. Let's see. Yep. Spending influence. These actions can have a blah, blah, blah. So endeavor, sanctions, or espionage. That's very similar to what we've seen in other games, including Alpha Centauri. Support, accept, reject. Cool. So we could form an alliance if we were friendly enough. We do have 25. We could have open borders. Denounce, send aid, local festival, military aid. And then we could really just denounce them completely. Neutral. And she has a relationship with someone else. It looks like Caesar. That's my government. Oh no, that's her government. So she's also a despot. And we get to see her abilities. Cool. Let's open borders. Oh. Do you have another narrative choice? Strange figures garnish the fig tree bark as the Maya scribe records the world and symbols by torchlight. The people gather around, each offering an account of their own to immortalize. So we can either talk about agriculture, we can talk about a pivotal battle, or we can preserve children legends. So our happiness is okay. Our culture is okay, but I want more science. And then respond to diplomatic action. What is this? She's inviting us to start research collaboration. So we can accept, which costs nothing, or we can support, which we don't have enough influence now because we spent some. I wonder if that's something. Can I wait on that? Choose technology. Respond to diplomatic. Let's see. I want to see what we do. Writing. We're gonna do writing 2, and we have units to command, and the grassland. All right, so we're gonna send him out here. And that's her town, her city. Okay. Chang'an. What is... Oh, she's a Han. Okay. So I have to respond to this diplomatic request. There's no like, put it on the back burner, let it go for a little bit, because I would definitely try to get more influence so that I could get +6 science. Like that's good. Like if we'd had 60 influence, both of us, that's 12 science instead of 6. So it's the only option I have, because I'm not going to reject it. So we can build a library, and we have to choose where we want to build it. Science for each adjacent resource. Two codex slots. Man, that's on a hillside. I kind of like right there. You've queued a second item. They can make one thing at a time. Oh, well, that's good. Good. We're to where we can queue things now. That's good. And next turn. Oh, not good. It's a whole warrior group coming in. Huh. She sparked a diplomatic incident. She settled too close to another civilization's capital. As a result, I gained 60 influence. And then another leader started an endeavor with us. I do not know what the endeavor was. Defenseless settle. We are defenseless. Can I purchase? Nope. Oh no. It's going to take us 5 turns. Grow City. That will give us more wool and food and happiness, so we're going to take that. That's fine. We're going to move him there. I don't want to be completely defenseless. Oh, you're pretty far away. Oh, there's a road. That's her other city. This may be a short-lived game. Our settlement of Back stands unguarded in these dangerous times, but not unnoticed. Megiddo approach. Some military units. Well, we did. Are they gonna be hostile to me right away? No. How? What? That's not Catherine the Great. That's Frederick. Oh, found another little bug.
Friedrich der
do you think?
Zweite. Hoch erfreut, euch kennenzulernen. Ich bin ein Engel im Salon, aber ein Teufel auf dem Schlachtfeld.
I'm going to be friendly. And I don't think I want to do any treaty with him right now. I think we'll just be fine. I don't want open borders with him. He does not have anything nearby, so we are trailing in civics. Settlement limit. So we're not to where we can do another one. Like Catherine, she's 2 of 4. So he's got 1 of 3. I'd say we're about on par. Yeah. We're not doing too bad. We're gonna research writing too. That's Friedrich. Okay, so he's got his person there. Well, that wasn't him then. Oh, okay. We're getting encroached upon very, very quickly. What is the latest style in the Han Empire? I don't know why it brought me there. All right. We definitely need to explore up here. So we'll go through here. That's fine. We'll take a look and see what's north. Man, they have a lot of warriors already. Maybe science wasn't the right path. So he wants to research collaboration. I will take the extra science from him. We're gonna make our way over here. Because next up is warriors, and then we're almost there for a settlement, so that settlement's going to be really close to that. Chicxulub River has flooded and devastated the area. Where? Oh, that's fine. That's the Endeavor. I don't want really to do any of that, so that's fine. Let's see, command units. Who are you? What's this? Military aid. Do I want? He's gonna give me 2 gold per turn. I'm fine with that one. I don't want to spend the influence. This is a scout. It's a different group. It's not either one of those. I don't want to skip the turn. I don't want to fortify. Do I want to attack them? Oh, there's more marble. Yeah, I think we attack.
The spoken word conquers all thought.
We have more
The
writing.
written word commands it.
There we go, writing 2. We do still have to build that library though. Produced a codex containing great wisdom. Open the great works to put the codex on display. After years of diligent study, one priest has recorded the ritual movements of the stars into a folded bark paper book. Studying the patterns of Chakek and how this great star rises and falls in balance with the sun could predict the prosperity of future events. Insist on a good fortune or preserve the holy. What is better for us? What is Kodak? I mean, the people are happy enough. I'm gonna preserve it. Open the great works. Green. Including codex you earn are managed here in the Great Works screen, you'll need to slot these works in your cities to benefit from their effect. Showcase lists all your Great Works. So these are the ones that are inactive. So we can go. What? How does this work? What am I clicking? There's no drag or drop. So back in here. Is it because I don't have another building to put it on yet? But how do I remove that? Well, right click doesn't do it. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so they're gonna kind of stay here. I guess fortify them, and that protects that town. So what makes sense for us to go to? Yeah, you see this? This is what I was talking about earlier with the weird UI. It comes in. So sailing doesn't go to writing, but pottery does. Do I want animal husbandry? That'll get us to masonry and irrigation. I don't want to sail yet. I don't need it. Oh, the Great Work Codex has been added to the palace, so I don't understand how that works yet. Because it says if it's in here, then it's not allocated, but are they still alive? Not the warrior. So what are we working on next? We got one turn and we have more settlers, so we're gonna go settle them over here. We're gonna put the warriors with them. And I think what we do is we add another warrior to the queue and we bump that up over the library. Makes good business sense.
Sky exists. The face of the earth has not yet appeared.
We do have the reign of Shock. We can now build a building. And we have settlers. All right. Oh, that is a town. They're pretty beefy, I bet. We do not have enough influence to help with any of that. Okay. So yeah, we'll send a warrior with the settler. Nowhere to display codec. Right? Because I guess I need a different building. But we do need a civic. We've made it here. What do we need to do? Oh, we need to go to one of these first. Mysticism or discipline. And I think we chose last time to do the Reign of Shock. So if we want to get Code of Laws, which is more influence, we need discipline. Oh, they ran away. There we go, settler. Is there a key to what these colors mean? Cannot be built over a resource. Does that mean I can't go in there? I can't grow in here. I can only go to here? Ah, okay. So this is telling me where I can. The flood risk, yeah, don't go there. So of the places that I've explored so far, I can put in a city here, which is pretty close to that. I bet I could go even over here. Beneficial, few luxuries or strategics nearby. That one's regional yield, beneficial features. So these are all good places. That's really close to Carpal. No. will be protected. It's just you can't get across here very easily, you know, until we get boats. That's not great. It's kind of close. Okay, interesting. I wonder if you can do it right there. I kind of want to go over here and just see. So we'll just move them here. And the warrior, we're gonna move right along with them. A celebrated diplomat has retreated to a sacred site to copy withering religious texts. Her oratory skills are wasted here, but she refuses to leave these documents to fade. Offer to reproduce the documents and I lose the unit or move on. That's expensive to lose that scout. Oh, we met another civilization.
Simplement, citoyen Lafayette, s'il vous plaît.
Ah, Mr. Lafayette. Be friendly. We're gonna stay friendly. Unlocked espionage. Don't want to do that right now. Steal technological advancements. Nice. Okay, so that wasn't something we really wanted to build a base next to. So hopefully... Flood risk. Scout. So this might not be a good place to have our town anyway. But that would be all right. Nothing here yet. But when we get up here, we may find a better place, like right around in here. That would be okay. So we'll just do next turn. We get to choose a celebration. Oh, well, obviously we're going more science, right? Although, we love the Tyrant Day. I need more military. But I will take the pet cut. We get more science, so... Alright, so what are we working on here? Yes, we are working on military, and we'll do one more. And then command units. Gold. So this is not good. I don't know who these people are. Don't match any of those, so oh, it's the Nukaleka. Alright, well, we don't want any of that, so... And then I click on my settler. Yeah, it still allows me to choose. So, I mean, it's still not very good. not a very good place. So I think we're gonna change and have them go here, which means we want the warriors to go with them. So it's right there. And they're just gonna end up right there. All right, I think we'll do one more turn.
The caged bird watches butterflies with envy.
Kobayashi Issa. I don't want to worsen the relationship, but I really don't want. I don't need it, so yeah, we'll just do this. You can do it. I won't turn you down, but you can do it. Now we need to choose a technology again. I think irrigation is going to help us grow, so we'll do that. Click on the settlers again. Yeah, there's still nothing great around here. Cross-Supa. You cannot be Village Seleucia. That's the one we were supposed to be looking for a long time ago. They're gonna kick our butts. But we can look for the town at least. There it is, we found it. Okay, so now we know where we need to go destroy. We're gonna play to 30, I think. Turn 30 and then we'll quit. Lafayette Scout. Okay. Still want to take a look just to see. Okay. Now it says abundant resources nearby. If I do another settler, it's going to go up there. So we'll get this one. Beneficial, we got some resources and stuff, so it has 4 pluses. This one only has 3, but we'll grow to some of these areas. All right, command units. What do we want to do? That is a lake. That's a mountain. Yeah, figured that was going to be water. We may be able to go around. We may not be able to. So I thought this was going to go to an ocean. It did not. It just went to another source, spring. What was this? So what do you want to do? I'm not stealing a technological advancement. Open borders, 6 more turns. Research is fine. Cultural exchange. Okay, so and that's not telling me anything new that I didn't know. Ah, our warriors. I think we'll have them go here. Next turn. Oh, Megiddo. Okay, so that's the warriors. I was doing one more, wasn't I? Yeah, I think I might. What's this? Yeah, let's get some archers. Okay. Slingers, warriors. Can't get through here. Oh no. Why would you have chosen to go that direction? Oh my. They are making a play. Well, in that case, I think we're going to make them go back. Oh, cancel. Oh yeah, I guess that's a scout. That's a scout symbol. Oh, okay. Settlement. Grow town. Alright, what do we want? So all these vegetated ones will give us extra food. So that one's extra. Watering hole. I mean, happiness in the capital, 10%. Culture. So these towns, they build stuff, but not really. All this gets sent back to the main capital. Narrative choice. Two vintners, zealous rivals, are looking to settle a bet on which grape has produced the year's most coveted wines, the aromatic Gurk or the full-bodied Verdese. You can get 50 gold or more happiness. I haven't done much with gold, so I don't know if it's worth that. I'm going to take the happiness this time, just because we haven't done a lot of that. And you can see we have a village here. So can you build stuff here? Yes, you can. This does cost gold. Now another narrative choice. Satisfied at last, the writer sets down their quill. They have spent countless hours writing down words only to scratch them out and rewrite them. All will be worth it if just one reader finds joy in this text. So this is another codex, and this is plus plus influence. I will take the influence, I think, on this one. And this is the next turn, which means I am done streaming for the day. So I hope you enjoyed watching the stream. I do see that I had a pretty good amount of views. There's only one concurrent viewer on right now. Thank you, Chesky, for stopping in at my first attempt at YouTube Live. Kind of a fun little thing. I don't know if I'll do it again. I'll definitely leave it up just for comments and see what happens. And then maybe we'll try it again sometime. But yeah, so I guess in the meantime, I'm going to go. And I'm awkward, so I'm just going to leave now. And I will talk to you all later. Goodbye.